So, bit of an update. I cracked my first goal, my first weight loss goal. Pretty stoked about that. I had a goal, my first goal was 10 kg lost, and I have lost 10 kg. So I've actually lost 10.9, and yeah, so I am currently sitting at 91.1 kilo, which obviously is down from 102, which I'm happy that that's the weight loss that I've got now. And I decided that I wanted to try and like push myself to see if I could lose that extra, like pretty much 1.1 kilo before Monday. Today's Saturday, so I don't think it's going to happen, but on Monday it is my 30th birthday, and I would have really liked to have been like in the 80s by the time I turn 30, but if I'm like real close, then I'd be I'm still going to be happy regardless, because I got my goal. As long as the scales go down when I weigh myself on Monday morning, then I will be happy, because anything under 91.1 now is new territory at this point. Like obviously I've been there before, but I haven't been there in a long time. So yeah, so I'm very happy about that. Also, I have an update on my study that I'm going to be doing. So me going back to school. Originally in the last video I think I said that I was accepted into the program that I'm going to be doing. It was going to start, I think, on the 25th of July, but then they called me yesterday. They called me yesterday, which was Friday, and they pretty much said, well, we've got good news times 3 for you. And I was like, okay, awesome. Hit me with it. First one was they have gone into partnership with a massive like pharmacy chain, I guess, here. And by them going into partnership means that at the completion of the studies that I would do once I'm qualified, then you pretty much have a guaranteed interview with this company, which is awesome. And the second lot of good news was they have had a lot of interest, and they have created a second program that starts in February. So they asked if I wanted to start on the 21st of February, I think it is, and I was like, oh my god, yes. But then obviously after the phone conversation, the mum guilt came in hard and fast, and now all of a sudden I'm wondering if I should have said yes or not, because now Stoney will be going into daycare before he turns 1, and it's a big deal for me. But well, I got to get that out of my head, because it's going to be a year and a half of my life and the kids' lives, and then I will be qualified, so I'll have a career. And anyway, the third piece of good news was that they accepted basically, I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't have to pay for it, like at all, like no costs. They're offering it to me for free. It's $12,000 and I'm getting it all for free. It comes with all the books that I will need, the uniform that I have to have, and everything like that. Like it is covered, all of it's covered, which is amazing. Yeah, so that's my awesome news. And another awesome thing, it's all just before my birthday as well, which is just crazy. It's probably not a good thing because I'm trying to lose weight, but I won a competition and I have a Christmas box of cookies that I am currently on my way to pick up at like 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday night. That's our wild Saturday nights. We're gonna eat cookies. Well, that was a bumpy road. Anyway, I'm on my way to pick them up now, and I need to look at the directions because I have no idea where I'm going. So yeah, I will check back in a second. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's like the first time I have actually said that out loud, and oh my god, I'm 30. I feel really old. All of a sudden it's just like hit me that I feel really old. But yeah, anyway, so it's been a couple of days. My last little update was I was on my way to get the cookies that I had won, which was awesome because, you know, it's almost my birthday and I won some cookies, some Christmas cookies, which is awesome. They were so tasty. I shared them. I didn't eat all of them. There's actually still some left, and that was 2 days ago, so, you know, I've done pretty well. And now I shared them with my husband and my kids, so, you know. Yesterday my dad ended up coming up, which was awesome. Like, he lives down in the South Island, so he actually flew up to Auckland for work, and he ended up coming down, and so he took me out for dinner last night, which was awesome. Got to have a good catch up with him. I haven't seen him for probably about, he came just after Stoney was born, and Stoney's 8 months old now, so it's probably been about 7 to 7.5 months since I've seen him. And yeah, so we had a really good catch up and had a couple of drinks, had a burger and yum food. I didn't feel guilty about any of it, but I also didn't like go overboard and get like really crappy stuff. Like I got cauliflower bites, you know, they're relatively healthy. Anyway, yesterday, unfortunately, my mum and stepdad and my little brother, their dog passed away, and he was only like 2.5 years old, so he was, you know, still a pup. It was a freak accident. Yeah, what happened shouldn't have happened to a little doggy that young, but it did, so, you know, what can you do? Yeah, so that was pretty sad. But yeah, we're going out tonight. So I cut myself off in the last video and I don't remember what I was saying, but we had people arrive at our house and I saw them come, and then I could see them coming like around the car, and then they started talking to me out the window, and so I had no choice but to like stop. So yeah, my husband and I went out to a movie that night. We went and saw Spider-Man, and we went to the Lux Cinema, which they're like the lazy boy chairs and stuff like that, and they have like a dine-in service there as well. So like in the first 20 minutes they'll bring you like another drink and like your starters, and then after an hour they bring like your main meal to you, and like with the ticket you get like complimentary popcorn and a drink anyway. It was really nice. We had some barbecue bacon sliders, and we had I think we got like wedges and chicken wings or something for the starters, and we got a bowl of wine, and it was really nice just, you know, having that time with just him, because we don't often get time, well actually we like never get time out of the house of just us. So that was really nice. So it was a really good birthday. The friends that were looking after our kids for us are just so amazing. They showed up and they bought a box of chocolates and a gift card, and they're too lovely. And the very next day we ended up going to their place for dinner. We took around some dinner and we ended up swapping kids. So Ava stayed there with their daughter and their son came home with us and stayed with Max, which was awesome. So that there was a bit of like a kid swap going on, and the boys played really well together, and there was actually no fighting for a change, even though there were still 4 kids in the house and 4 boys, but you know, there was no fighting, no arguing, and Ava had the best time. And yeah, so they're definitely friends to keep, those ones. I am just on my way. If I sound a little bit nasally, I have very bad hay fever at the moment, and it's driving me crazy. But the weather here is just so different from back at home. I could have gone. Damn. Yeah, the weather here is just, yeah, there's something about the weather here and it's not. I'm distracted. I'm just heading into town right now. I need to go to a photo printing place to get a photo printed that I got made for my mum and my stepdad for Christmas, and then I need to go to the supermarket to get some last minute things for Christmas. It's just, traffic is just terrible at the moment. Like, I know that we live in the city and we've got to expect it, but God, living in the city around Christmas time is terrible. There's just people everywhere, and it doesn't help that, you know, pandemic. I thought this was a wheelchair park, but it turns out it's a 60-minute park, and I'm definitely not going to be 60 minutes, so I will go and get that photo sorted, and yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. So I had a bit of time to kill while I was waiting for the photo to print, so I ended up buying a car trash bin and some hair ties. But here we go. Hopefully the photo turned out alright. That's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The lady that did it is a magician. That was just, oh, she is magic. That is just beautiful. Oh, now I've got to go home and put it in the frame and then wrap it and then put it in a gift bag. And I got tissue wrap for 2 of Max and Ava's presents. Oh, but that photo, man, the lady that did that artwork is just phenomenal. Like the artwork that she does is just, it's just beautiful. And I'm so glad that I had the thought to get that done. And the fact that, today's Thursday, I messaged her on Sunday afternoon because Blades died like Sunday lunchtime, and I messaged her Sunday afternoon, and she did it and had it done. It's just magic, 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 magic. Miracle workers, I swear to God. I feel like I'm just a bit emotional now after seeing that. Like, I saw, she sent me the copy on my phone and everything, you know, to make sure that I liked it and to make sure I was happy with it. And then she obviously sent me the PDF file. But just seeing it in like that size, like, I mean, my goal isn't to make my parents cry. And I feel like it's probably the most personal gift I've been able to give my parents. Yeah, but they always say, you know, the kids don't buy the parents presents. Now that I am like an adult now, like, I feel like I should buy them presents, especially because like I have kids. So now I am just on my way to the grocery store, and I am going to pick up a few extra things that I need for Christmas time. I need to get stuff for pancakes, I need to buy eggs, I need to buy hot chocolate and popcorn and some little snacky bits and pieces for the Christmas Eve box that I make up for the kids to have on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I usually just put a bunch of treats and stuff in it so that they can like get into their new Christmas pajamas, have their treats, watch a Christmas movie before they go to bed. My mum and my stepdad are coming up on Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow, and they are staying the night, so they're here on Christmas morning. And I had got a bunch of stuff for the Christmas Eve boxes, but now obviously my mum's coming, so I've just got to grab a couple of extras that I can add for my brother, because yeah, to be completely honest, I don't know how Christmas is supposed to work. I never had Christmas growing up, and I get confused with all the traditions of Santa sacks, Santa stockings, all of these things. I don't know like when you're supposed to do any of it, but what we do is Santa buys one gift for the kids each. We've got like a Santa mailbox. We usually get the kids to write down 3 things that they want from Santa, and they can't be big things, like just 3 things that they want. And then they put it in the letterbox for Santa, and then I go through the letterbox and pick one of the 3 things that they have asked for, and that is a gift from Santa. And then Santa fills the Christmas stockings as well when he comes, of just like little bits and pieces, treats, you know, little things. Anyway, I need to go to the supermarket, I need to get these last minute things, and hopefully I don't forget anything, because then otherwise I will have to come back again, and no one wants to come to the grocery store on Christmas Eve.